Wouldn't you love to game with your grandmother? You'd have to teach her how to wave dash, how to move the camera, what a skill tree is. You'd have to tell her why you spent $15 to be the girl from Victorious. Or you could just hand her this and tell her it's a tennis racket. Her cataracts will come in handy here. Casual games are defined as video games targeted at a mass market audience. They generally involve simpler rules and require less skill. To me, casual games are easily accessible games that are still actually video games. Think of games like Wii Sports, Animal Crossing, Overcooked, not games like checkers or Sudoku. For a while now, casual games have been getting a bad rap as being the downfall of gaming. It's definitely not the rich kids spending thousands of dollars on pay-to-win games and further incentivizing companies to keep using these predatory practices. I, and many other scholars, believe that casual games truly matter. They have many benefits to the gamer and to the industry as a whole, and they serve a deeper purpose than being that one game grandma played. First of all, they're a good way to relax and have fun. I know that might seem like a stupid and obvious reason, but trust me, a lot of people struggle with this one. The phrase "it's just a game" is such a weak mindset. You're okay with what happened. Losing. Imperfection of a craft. When you stop getting angry after losing, you've lost twice. There's always something to learn, always room for improvement. Never settle. You'd think this quote would be about Muhammad Ali pushing his body's physical capabilities to their absolute limit to become humanity's apex athlete, or maybe it's from some anime. It's about Fortnite, the game that your 9-year-old cousin broke a $70 controller over. Casual games are an undiluted delivery of what games are all about. Fun. Forget skill trees and grinding levels and big titty protagonists. We're throwing hands as blobs. I don't always have the time to sit down and get invested into a beautiful storyline or remember why I was in the middle of trying to get laid by a robot. I just want to go from my commute to dunking on a bitch in the matter of like 2 minutes. It's a lot easier to unwind playing a game that's sole purpose is to be enjoyed rather than to move you or keep you hooked. Casual games cut out the things that, when you're not in the mood for, feel like fluff. They become much less stressful and frustrating because of this. Now, I say that with a big ass asterisk because these games could be fun, stressful, and frustrating all at the same time. I just mean that I don't always have to be on when I'm playing Mii Boxing. Unless we're going against Matt, then I'm going to need some of that Muhammad Ali training. Is there anything more annoying than trying to play a multiplayer game when you have just a little bit of free time? You know, you're trying to sneak in some gaming time, and you just get bodied for 45 minutes straight. Like, you got to take a step back and realize I'm spending my free time getting frustrated. Casual games aren't necessarily more fun than traditional games. They're just more straight to the point and enjoyable. They leave you feeling good after a session. Not like you got to spend your time away from the game, training and practicing and preparing for the next time you play the game. Being a raw experience of accessible fun makes it possible for more people to enjoy video games. People of all shapes and sizes and attractiveness and backgrounds can get into casual games. Your brother, who's more of a skating guy, is kicking his feet like he's being attacked by fire ants because he's frantically fighting for his life in Minecraft Bed Wars. Your girlfriend, who'd rather watch Emma Chamberlain do whatever she does, is holding a controller and somehow kicking your ass in Mario Kart. Your dad, who won't be home for Christmas this year, can get some golf time in while he's stuck in a hotel room because of a crazy blizzard. I think it's awesome hearing about how some of my friends who don't really play video games still boot up their Wii every once in a while, or like keeping up with the FIFA games. Being a fan of Animal Crossing or The Sims or Stardew Valley doesn't mean that you'll never get into something else. In fact, casual games can act as a gateway drug into something greater. They show people who never really got into video games that it's not only 90-hour anime games or this. Gaming has something to offer for every kind of person. If you're gonna get into gaming, you gotta start with something like Mario vs. Rabbids or Wii Sports Resort. You can't go straight into Bloodborne. One of my neighbors just walked by when I just did a really stupid voice, so. Casual games can help bridge the gap between "I didn't know how to move the camera" and "I just beat Halo 3 on Legendary with no pee breaks." Let me take a second here and ask you a question. What was your first ever video game? You really think every game should be as elaborate and impressive as Witcher 3, or that every game should be as hard as Dark Souls? If that were the case, you would be knitting right now, or making soap sculptures. I don't know, you wouldn't be gaming. It's hard to get into a new hobby without an easy entry point. Casual games act as that entry point. They can be the first step into a long and fruitful career of stomping Koopas. It's how people get their siblings or their significant others indoctrinated into their hobby, which brings us to our most important point. How can I get my friend to play a video game when she hates anytime the words Mario or Team Fortress 2 or can we put Family Guy funniest moments on the TV come out of my mouth? I'll tell you how. By having a game that has both entertainment value and social value. With casual games being so accessible, undeniably fun, and easily integrated into a social environment, people are always down to bust out Mario Party in a group environment. Trust me on this, try it next time you're at a busy White Castle. A few months ago, I hosted a Mario Kart tournament at my house with a bunch of my friends. I went out and got prizes for first, second, and third place, provided pizza, and got people together all for one main reason. I wanted someone to play Mario Kart with. What I came to realize as I looked across the room and saw friends from different friend groups interacting in this weird Zack and Cody Hannah Montana crossover episode is that all these people don't like me. And I need to make sure they don't get too close because then I'll be left out of future plans. And that casual games bring all kinds of people together. Friends and family can finally enjoy this weird hobby alongside you. Unlike most traditional games, casual games allow people to physically come together while gaming, which is super important as we become more and more isolated in our own little bubbles. Call me a boomer, but this is how we were supposed to live. Their fun and accessible nature means that not only will everyone be included, but they can create bonds, form memories, and just be another way you get your loved ones together. Casual games are so much more than grandma-friendly games. They allow people to express themselves creatively, get active, stretch their imagination, discover new hobbies, and connect with others. When done right, they can be easy enough for grandma to enjoy while still having enough depth for something like Melee or Minecraft to happen. Also, casual games are often more unique and experimental than more traditional games, especially nowadays. I mean, indies have really taken the torch and created something incredible when it comes to casual games. That's not to say I don't enjoy more traditional and difficult games. I enjoy spending time diving into a game, learning all about it, and putting in the effort to get better at it. Casual games just have a different role in my life than that, and I think they're truly beneficial to every kind of person. You can't say the same thing about a game like League of Legends. Bro, please quit. You've got a problem. I know so many people who have gotten their family members or significant others into gaming by playing a casual game together. Now, personally, I've never gotten a girl into gaming because that would mean they'd have to enter my house. And the thought of that alone makes girls reach for their pepper spray. Take some time to relax and take a break from the Valorant, Fortnite grind and play just a fun casual game, maybe something from your childhood. Get your friends and family together, have a little tournament with fun rewards. Don't be casual about hitting that subscribe button. Drop a like too. I don't know if that does anything nowadays. Also, leave a comment about your first gaming experience or a time where you got a bunch of non-gamers together to play a video game. I sound like a freaking Harry Potter character calling them non-gamers. Thank you for watching.